Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. जुत्ता नखोलेर कुर्सी ल्याएर बसे पनि हुन्छ, कुर्सी यहाँ तारेर बसे पनि हुन्छ, आउँदै हुन्छ।
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you. अघिल्लो हप्ताको केही छ योगा ल्याडर अनि त्यसपछि कस्ट्युम लिस्टमा गरेको त्यसको केही छ प्रश्न, केही छैन, सब ठिक छ होइन? So we had read chapter 7. Yeah, yeah. हामी सँगसँगै लागेर नेपालीमा किताब पढ्नुहुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि हामीहरू यसमा यो बुकमा पल्टाउनु होइन। म पेज नम्बर भन्छु, पेज नम्बर चाहिँ हो किन्न पाउँछ, लैजानु भयो हुन्छ। अनि अहिले हामी आज अध्याय वी आर गोइङ च्याप्टर 7। अहिले आज हामी अध्याय 7 को श्लोक 11 बाट हामी
श्लोक 6
हो र। हामीले अघि 6 देखि 10 गरे होइन अघिल्लो हप्ता
हैन, यहाँ 1 देखि
श्लोक 11 हो होइन,
श्लोक 11
अध्याय 7।
So we are going to start verse 11 of chapter 7, and I'm going to tell him our page number. मेरो किताबमा कति पेज छ भने अध्याय 7 को श्लोक 11 चाहिँ 324 पेजमा छ। तपाईकोमा कतिमा छ हेरौँ त? 324 पेजमा आउँछ। 324 पेजमा अध्याय 7 324 पेजमा, अनि यो बलम बलवताम भनेर चाहिँ 11 मा आउँछ होइन। अनि त्यो यो अलि तलतिर 11 नम्बर श्लोकमा 324 पेजमा बलम बलवताम चाहम कामम भेट्यो होइन। त्यहाँबाट आज हामी सुरु गर्छौँ। प्रभुजी, वी आर starting 7:11. I don't know what in that book, right?
Yeah, I've got
So,
it. Yeah.
So what we'll do as usual, you read there and we will name in Nepali.
How
and then,
far are we going?
Let's do 10 today.
Okay.
So
So to 20?
Yeah, 11 to 20. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do 11 to 20 and we'll discuss together, and then we complete on time today. So हि इज गोइङ टु उहाँ चाहिँ अब इङ्ग्लिसमा पढ्नुहुन्छ आफूले होइन, हामीहरू नेपालीमा पढौँ। नेपालीमा पढ्दाखेरि तपाईँले चाहिँ कति 5वटा श्लोक पढ्नु, मैले 5वटा श्लोक पढ्छौँ। श्लोक पढेर अनि उल्था पनि पढ्नु होइन, अनि 5देखि 6देखि 6 होइन 11देखि 11देखि 15सम्म हजुरले गर्नुहोस् होइन, संस्कृत र नेपालीमा उल्था, अनि 16देखि मैले पढ्छु संस्कृत उल्था, अनि हामी छलफल गरौँला के बुझ्यो भनेर हामी सामूहिक
यो श्लोक अनि यसको
अर्थ मात्रै। हजुर।
बलं बलवतां चाहम काम राग विवर्जितम धर्मा विरुद्धो भूतेषु कामो अस्मि भरतर्षभ। हे भरत श्रेष्ठ अर्जुन, म बलवानहरूको काम र उत्तेजना विहीन बल हुँ। म त्यो काम वासना हुँ जुन धर्मको सिद्धान्त विरुद्ध छैन। ये चैव सात्विका भावा राजसास्तामसाश्च ये मत्त एवेति तान विद्धि न त्वहं तेषु ते मयि। यी सबै सत्वगुण, रजोगुण र तमोगुणका अवस्थाहरू मेरो शक्तिबाट प्रकट हुन्छन् भन्ने जान। एक अर्थमा म सबै हुँ, तर म स्वतन्त्र छु। म प्रकृतिका गुणहरूको अधीनमा छैन, बरु तिनीहरू मेरो अधीनमा छन्, म भित्र छन्। त्रिभिर्गुणमयी भारवैरभिः सर्वविदं जगत् मोहितं नाभिजानाति मामेभ्यः परमव्ययम्। सत्व, रज र तम यी 3 गुणले मोहग्रस्त भएको यो सारा संसार गुणहरू भन्दा माथि भएको र अविनाश रूपी मलाई चिन्न असमर्थ छ। दैवी वैसा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्ययता मामेव वे प्रपद्यन्ते माया में ताम तरन्ति ते। प्रकृति का 3 गुणले युक्त मेरी दैवी शक्तिबाट पार पाउन अत्यन्त कठिन छ, तर जो मेरो शरणमा पर्दछन् तिनीहरूले यसलाई सजिलैसँग पार गर्न सक्दछन्। न माम दुष्कृतिनो मूढाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः मायया प्रहृत ज्ञान आसुरम भावमाश्रिता। जो अति मूर्ख छन्, जो मानिसहरूमध्ये सबैभन्दा अधम छन्, जसको ज्ञान मोहग्रस्त छ र जो असुरको जस्तो नास्तिक स्वभावका छन्, त्यस्ता दुष्टहरू मेरा शरणमा आउँदैनन्।
मैले भन्नु पर्यो,
अगाडि पनि
मैले भनौँ 16बाट बाँकी यो लामो छ है निकै। अब 16को चतुर्विधा भजन्ते माम जनाः सुखे तिनोर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासुरार्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ। हे भरत श्रेष्ठ, विपत्तिमा परेका, ज्ञानको चाहना भएका, धनको चाहना भएका र ब्रह्म ज्ञानको खोजीमा लागेका यी 4 प्रकारका पुण्यात्माहरूले मेरो सेवा गर्दछन्। 17को तेषां ज्ञानी नित्ययुक्त एक भक्ति विशिष्यते प्रियो हि ज्ञानिनोत्यर्थम् अहं च मम प्रियः। तिनीहरूमध्ये जो पनि परम ज्ञानी छ र शुद्ध भक्तिमा लागिरहेको छ त्यही सर्वश्रेष्ठ हो, किनभने उसका लागि म अत्यन्त प्रिय हुन्छु र ऊ मेरो लागि पनि अत्यन्त प्रिय हुन्छ। 18 उदाराः सर्व एवैते ज्ञानी त्वात्मैव मे मतम् आस्थितः स हि युक्तात्मा मामेवानुत्तमां गतिम्। यी सबै भक्तहरू निसन्देह उदार आत्मा हुन्, तथापि जो मेरो ज्ञानमा अवस्थित छन् तिनीहरूलाई म आफै समान ठान्दछु। मेरो दिव्य सेवामा संलग्न रहेर उसले सर्वोच्च तथा पूर्ण लक्ष्यका रूपमा मलाई नै प्राप्त गर्नेछ। 19 बहुनां जन्मनां अन्ते ज्ञानवान् मां प्रपद्यते वासुदेवः सर्वम् इति स महात्मा सुदुर्लभः। धेरै जन्मान्तरपछि वास्तविक ज्ञानी भक्त मलाई समग्र कारणका रूपमा कारणहरूका पनि कारण ठानेर मेरो शरणमा आइपुग्छ। यस्तो महात्मा अत्यन्त दुर्लभ हुन्छ। 20 कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञानाः प्रपद्यन्तेऽन्यदेवता तं तं नियम अमास्थाय प्रकृत्या नियता स्वया भौतिक आसक्तिद्वारा जसको बुद्धि अपहरण भएको छ र तिनीहरू देवताको शरणमा जान्छन् र आफ्नो स्वभावअनुसार पूजा उपासनाका निर्दिष्ट विधि विधानको पालना गर्दछन्। So we finished up to 20 and we just हामी के गर्छौँ यति पढेपछि सबैजनाले आफ्नो के बुझ्यो आफ्नो चाहिँ जानेको कुरा सेयर गर्छौँ अनि म चाहिँ लास्टमा पनि समरी गर्छु अनि त्यसपछि हामीहरू प्रसाद आज विशेष पूजा पनि हुन्छ त्यो गरेर अनि प्रसाद दिन्छौँ। So Jeremiah Prabhu, do you want to share some of your realization?
Sure. So on 13, text 13, talking about diluted by the three modes of nature. The note that I have written is attachments are knowledge blockers.
Yes, that's very, very well. Nice.
Yeah. And then on 14, the note that I have is Krishna says, but those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. And I noted on here that sometimes when we think of surrender, we think like a robber's like giving up, but it's not like that. It's like how you surrender to like a lover, you know, like I want to do things for faith, you know, because I love her and surrender, you know. So I think we have to keep that in our mindset because the word surrender sometimes is, you know,
misunderstood. Shall I convert that?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
So one
I have a couple others.
I do difficult for me. So one के भन्नु भनेदेखि जो अहिलेको श्लोक पढाएको छ त्यसको रिलाइजनमा खेलिरहनु दिन के भन्दैन के रिलाइजन गर्नु भन्दाखेरि ज्ञान पाउनको लागि आसक्ति चाहिँ सबभन्दा ठुलो अवरोध छ। जबसम्म आसक्ति हुन्छ हामीले ज्ञान पाउन सक्दैनौँ। अनि अर्को कुरा चाहिँ भगवान पाउनको लागि समर्पण गर्न जरुरी छ। समर्पण नगरुन्जेल चाहिँ भगवान पाइँदैन। त्यो 14 श्लोकमा त्यो भयो, त्यो कुरा आउँछ। अनि समर्पण भनेको कस्तो भन्दाखेरि डाकुले चाहिँ बन्दुक तेर्स्याएर सरेन्डर गरे चाहिँ त्यो बलजफ्ती भएको भयो होइन। भगवानलाई चाहिँ सरेन्डर प्रेमले आफ्नो स्वेच्छाले जो जब शरण परिन्छ पछि मात्रै बल्ल भगवानको भक्तिको चाहिँ उदय हुन्छ भनेर उहाँले त्यो बुझ्नुभयो होइन। त्यसपछि फर्दर इफ यु वान्ट टु एड
No, let's see. I had a couple other things here. Let's see. On 18, like, but he is situated in knowledge of me, I consider just like my own self. It's you're not really you. The goal should be you're not asking for stuff. You're not asking anything from Krishna. You're just asking for love. So, to kind of give an example, this past weekend, of course, I went to New Vrindavan, and I went on the little Bhakti yoga retreat up in New York. The whole way I was driving there, I'm like, man, Krishna, just I want to learn so much. I want to retain so much. I want to do this. I want to do that, and like just kept asking for stuff, which is not bad stuff, but I just need to let it happen at Krishna's timing. So, you know, and that's kind of like that kind of hits home because it's like, even though those are good things to want, it's just that's still attachment. I need to release and just let it in Krishna's timing.
Very, very advanced. One thing there is you are very advanced devotee. उहाँले के भन्नुहुन्छ भन्दाखेरि what's the first beginning point? I just
it's like when I was driving, I was just asking for stuff because I'm in the car, you know.
So उहाँले चाहिँ अब यहाँबाट चाहिँ वृन्दावन जानुभयो, न्यू वृन्दावन हैन, अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ रिट्रिटमा भाग लिएर अनि फेरि चाहिँ भक्ति योगा क्लबमा चाहिँ जोइन गर्नलाई न्युयोर्क जानुभयो। 12-13 घण्टा 16 घण्टा कति ड्राइभ गरेर जानुभयो। जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ अनि ड्राइभ गर्दाखेरि भगवान म चाहिँ कृष्ण मलाई चाहिँ शक्ति दिनुहोस्, मैले जे पनि सिक्छु मेरो जिम्मामा अडोस्, म जान्न चाहन्छु, धेरै जान्न चाहन्छु, अझ म भक्तिमा गएर डुब्न चाहन्छु भन्ने मलाई चाहिँ भावना आइरह्यो। र उहाँको भने चाहिँ त्यो पनि स्वार्थी छ कुरा, किनभनेदेखि मैले भगवानलाई दिनु भन्ने होइन, भगवानले आफ्नो चाहिँ खुसीले कहिले दिनुहुन्छ तब हामीले धैर्य गरेर लिनु पर्यो। मलाई दिनु भन्दाखेरि त्यो भनेर स्वार्थ भयो। एकदम निस्वार्थ प्रेम हुनु पर्यो, त्यो मात्रै भक्ति पाइन्छ। कति गहिरो कुरा छ, कति गहिरो कुरा छ। उहाँ चाहिँ भर्खरै यो अघिल्लो हप्ता न्युयोर्क गएर कता गर्दै भक्तिको लागि गएर आउनुभएको भनेपछि त्यो चाहना जुन छ नि, त्यो चाहनाले गर्दाखेरि भगवान बिस्तारै आफूलाई दृश्य दिँदै जानुहुन्छ, आफ्नो चाहिँ स्वरूप दर्शन गराउँदै जानुहुन्छ त्यो भक्ति त्यति पावरफुल छ हरे कृष्ण so what I added is on the top of what you told I explained you and then what's the beauty about what you are saying is that's how Krishna reveals you because you want to see Krishna never will
Yeah.
reveal to you but you don't want to see Krishna you want to serve him he will reveal to you
Yeah.
yourself so Hare Krishna so that's the beauty and you are like the cream of that devotee so you are getting there that's how you get love of Krishna
Yeah.
because when you serve him and in return you want nothing for it अन्याभिलाषिता शून्यम ज्ञान कर्माद्य अनावृतम आनुकूल्येन कृष्णानुशीलनम भक्तिर उत्तम that means when you serve Krishna you should not contaminate your serving with wisdom sometimes wisdom also comes on your path to realize the God. So the wisdom or any other attitude you wrap around, then Krishna is very far from you.
Yeah.
Anyavilasada sunyam, without any ulterior motive, just to serve Krishna. You go that way, Krishna will reveal to yourself, himself. So the direction you are moving, the way you are thinking, you are going very closer to Krishna. That's very, very, very advanced. So that's what that's what I explained. It's not exactly word for word,
Yeah.
but that's where it is. All right.
I'll take your word for it.
And anything else you have to add?
Well, I just had on 20, of course. It's kind of the same as what I said before, but material desires, surrender, and like material attachment are knowledge blockers.
Yes. So उहाँले चाहिँ जय पहिले भन्नुभएको थियो जुन सांसारिक चाहिँ कुराहरूमा जब आसक्ति हुन्छ त्यसले नै ज्ञानबाट पाउनबाट बन्धन दिन्छ ज्ञान पाउन सकिँदैन भन्ने कुरा भयो हैन so I will put some realization here on my side and I will do Nepali and try to go English and Nepali together. Do you want to add anything, Mataji?
Which verse
We
are we doing?
we've started verse 11 to 20 in chapter 7.
Maybe after Nepali.
After Nepali, okay.
Chapter 7.
Chapter 7. Do you want book?
Oh.
No, I was like,
Here you go.
what you said sounded perfect.
Chapter C is a professor at UK, right? And C is also devotee. So हामीहरूले हाम्रो धर्म बिर्सेका छौँ तर जो मान्छे चाहिँ बुद्धिमान छन् जो मान्छे लाई भगवानको कृपा भएको छ तिनीहरू भक्तिबाट मालामाल भइसके हामीहरू चाहिँ कङ्गालका कङ्गालै छौँ जोसँग भक्ति छैन त्यो मान्छे कङ्गाल हो जोसँग भक्ति छ त्यो मान्छे कङ्गाल भएर पनि मिलेनियर हो कुरो त्यस्तो हो क्या सत्य चाहिँ त अब म यसमा 11 देखिको अलिअलि चाहिँ म मेरो रियलाइजेसन भन्छु हैन भगवानले चाहिँ सत्व रजत तमगुणहरू सबै भगवानकै शक्ति हो त्यहाँबाट सिर्जना हुन्छ र सबै त्यही शक्ति ती त्रिगुणमय संसारमै सबै चाहिँ नियन्त्रित छ हैन त्यही भएर त्यसबाट हामीलाई मुक्त पाउन धेरै गाह्रो छ र अध्याय उसमा 14 मा भन्नुहुन्छ भगवानले कि 14 श्लोकमा भन्नुहुन्छ उसको धेरै महत्त्वपूर्ण छ कि यो दैवी गुणले भरिएको छ हैन त्रिगुणमयले भरिएको छ त्रिगुणमय यो शक्तिबाट आफ्नो क्षमताले कसैले पार पाउनै सक्दैन तर जब कोही मसँग शरण पर्छ भने त्यसपछि मात्रै उल्ले यो भाव सागरबाट पार पाउन सक्छ है अब अलिकति अंग्रेजी भनौं so what I told in Nepali is in 11 and 14th 11 Krishna's told is it's a three mode of material nature and it's wrapped up with all those things right and in 14 he said these three mode of material nature is so powerful that with those living entities their own desire they can never come out of that entanglement if they surrender unto me then only they can come out of that entanglement that's what he told and if this 14th verse is very important so I want to add a little extra on 14th so at 14th there is an example in purport comes Srila Prabhupada gives that like we have this room full of happy people right and everybody's hand and legs are tied up and everyone wants to free up each other will anybody be able to do it everybody's hand and leg tied. So everybody wants to free up each other because everybody got tired. They want to free up themselves. But will they be able to free up each other, no matter how much they try? What's your thought? Like when everybody in the room full of people are tied up with hand and leg
Yeah.
with rope, will they be able to help each other? They will not, because everybody's hand and leg is tied. So they can be released from that rope tie only by the person who is not tied, right? So that room full of people, somebody else comes from outside door who have not whose leg is not tied up, hand and leg is not tied up. He can help release one or two, and they can help release the other, and then they can quickly get out of this jail and get out, right? So same principle comes here. These three modes of material nature is like a rope. It binds everybody, and all these living entity who are bound by rope of these three modes of material nature, they can never free up themselves. They can be freed up only by those who are free of them. And who are free of them? Of course, Krishna is above three modes of material nature. He is never tied because it all belongs to him anyway. But not only him, he's bona fide representative. Bona fide representative could be Vaishnava, could be the Guru, who can release our those ropes. Then when we are freed up, we can help other people to free up. There everybody is free up, and we don't have to go through the cycle of life and death. We can cross the ocean of life and death, cross the ocean of misery. That's the very important verse. 14th version is because it's giving us hope. Yes, it is tied up, but you surrender unto me, or you get help of the bona fide my bona fide representative, then you sure will be able to cross the ocean of this misery, right? You will be able to untangle yourself, and you will relieve yourself from the cycle of life and death. So let me go back to Nepali a little bit. मैले के भने उहाँहरूलाई अङ्ग्रेजीमा कि त्यो त्रिगुणमय संसार छ। अब हामीहरूको कोठाभरि सबैजना चाहिँ मान्छे चाहिँ छौँ, सयौँ मान्छे छन्, सबको हातखुट्टा बाँधेर लडाइदिएको छ भने कसले कसलाई फकाइदिने? सबैको हातखुट्टा बाँधेकै छ, कसैले कसैलाई मद्दत गर्न सक्दैन। उसले उसको मुख ताक्ने, उसले उसको मुख ताक्ने। त्यहाँ बिचमा चाहिँ मैले फकाउँछु भने कसैले गफ लगायो भने फकाउन सक्दैन। त्यही भएर त्यो फकाउनलाई के गर्न सक्छ भने कसैको त्यो मान्छेले को शरण पर्नु पऱ्यो जसको हातखुट्टा बाँधेको छैन। त्यो हातखुट्टा नबाँधेको मान्छेले आएर फकाइदिन सक्छ, अनि फकाइसकेपछि उसले उसलाई मद्दत गरे सबै फुतेर चाहिँ यो बन्धनबाट भाग्न सक्छ। यस, सो त्यही त। अनि त्यही भएर अनि त्यो कसले फकाइदिन्छ भने भगवान् चाहिँ, त्यही त, भगवान्को त छैन हातबाट बाँधेको, होइन? भगवान्को त फुकाइहाल्नुहुन्छ। भगवान्को रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभ जो चाहिँ गुरु परम्पराबाट आएको छ, त्यो रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभलाई पनि हातबाट बाँधेको हुँदैन। भगवान्को प्रतिनिधि, त्यो प्रतिनिधि भने गुरु भए वैष्णवहरू, उनीहरूले पनि हातबाट फुकाइन सक्छन्। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि त्यस भगवान्को शरण परे जस्तै हो। त्यसपछि यो जन्म मृत्युको चक्करबाट सजिलैसँग निस्कन सकिन्छ, आफ्नो प्रयासले केही पनि गर्न सकिँदैन। Let's discuss that a little bit because it's important point to consider, ponder. 14th is very important to ponder that. So okay, either God can release us from this tanglement, or his bona fide representative can release from this tanglement. But this world is full with so much fake gurus who will speak flowery language, and they will tangle us further. How do we know a person is bona fide or not? That's what we need to know. And how do we know? And Krishna have told in chapter 4 second verse, Bhagavad Gita ko dosro shlokma, chapter 4th second verse, that he says what's the verse? Chapter 4th second verse. एवं परंपरा प्राप्तम इमं राजर्षयो विदुः सकालनेह महता योगो नष्टः परन्तप. What does it mean that I told this spiritual knowledge to sun god, and then he gives from disciplic succession to few generation, it got disappeared. Arjun, now I am giving to you. And when Arjun gave, it came from disciplic succession, few generation, it got little diluted. Now Gauranga Mahaprabhu, right there, he is Krishna's incarnation himself. He again propagated this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, in the front of this Bhagavad Gita there is a disciplic succession.
That's what I was looking for.
All the way down.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the way down from this disciplic succession up to Prabhupada, it comes from unbroken chain of disciplic succession. Therefore, it is pure. Therefore, it is authorized. Somebody coming from the market and they want to explain how many. What's the page
It's
number?
right on front of chapter 1. Yeah.
So somebody who try to explain and then they think they know, they don't, because they are not authorized. Because this is transcendental knowledge. Transcendental knowledge can be understood only by those people who are authorized to do. Who are authorized? Those coming in disciplic succession. And this is one disciplic succession. It doesn't mean that this is the only one.
Yeah.
There is three another disciplic succession comes, but we are familiar with this one, and it is available everywhere. Why not use it? Right? That's the thing. So, and there is a two formula which can test who is bona fide guru. One is this chapter 4, second verse. That Krishna told himself, and next verse is Upadesamrit, where Rupa Goswami tells in his Nectar of Instruction, first verse, Vacho vegam manasaha krodha vegam jivva vegam udaropasta vegam etan vegan yo visaheta dhiraha sarvam apimam prithivim sasisyat. So that Sanskrit means whoever can control their urge to speak, Vacho vegam, jivva vegam, urge of his tongue, Vacho vegam, jivva vegam, udaro. So Vacho vegam, Vacho vegam, jivva vegam, udaro pasta vegam. So when he can control his urge to speak, his tongue, and then his belly and genital, as well as he can control his anger, and control his mind. Sixth thing, Vacho vegam manasaha krodha vegam, anger. So if he can control those 6 things, he is qualified to be guru. If that so-called guru does not have those 6 quality and is not coming from disciplic succession, he is a fake guru. He cannot untangle our hand and leg which we have been tied up. So those fake guru will, that fake guru will come and put more rope, so we go to get tangled further. So we have to be very careful with those fake guru. So that's the importance of this text 14th. नेपालीमा भनौँ. सो मैले के भने अब यो अध्याय 14 मा योग्य गुरुले आएर पुगाइदिन्छु भन्नुभयो. अब अहिले त गुरु त छ्यास्तै पाइन्छ जसुकै, सबै आफूलाई गुरु नै भन्छन्, कसैले आफूलाई भगवान भन्छन्, कसैले गुरु भन्छन्. गुरु कसरी चिन्ने त? गुरु कसरी चिन्ने भने त्यही भगवत गीताको चौथो अध्यायको दोस्रो श्लोकमा एवं परम्परा प्राप्तम एवं राजर्षि बुधु, परम्पराबाट आउनुपर्छ, गुरु परम्पराबाट. अनि त्यो गुरु परम्परा चाहिँ यहाँ यो किताबको पहिलो अध्याय सुरु हुनुभन्दा अगाडि दिएको छ. जस्ट अगाडि त्यो पहिलो अध्याय सुरु हुनुभन्दा अगाडि किताबमा छ. के छ भन्दाखेरि त्यो इन्ट्रोडक्सन भयो. लाइसेन्स गुरु हुनु पर्यो है. सबभन्दा माथि को छ? कृष्ण भयो. कृष्णले बलराम ब्रह्मालाई भन्नुभयो, नारद मुनिलाई भन्नुभयो, व्यास मुनि, माधव, यसरी हुँदै 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 आएर अनि गौराङ्ग महाप्रभु उहाँ स्वयं भगवान् कृष्ण आफै आउनुभयो. अनि कृष्णबाट गौराङ्ग महाप्रभुबाट को आयो भनेदेखि उहाँले चाहिँ चैतन्य महाप्रभुले रूप गोस्वामीलाई भन्नुभयो, हाम्रो सठ गोस्वामी, अनि रघुनाथ स्वामी, जीव गोस्वामी, कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी, नरोत्तम दास गोस्वामी, नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर, विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर, बलदेव जगन्नाथ दास बाबाजी, भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर, गौर किशोर दास बाबाजी, भक्ति सिद्धान्त सरस्वती ठाकुर, अनि प्रभुपाद. उहाँ चाहिँ फोटो छ. यसरी हुँदै आएको हुनाले हाम्रो यो एकदम अनब्रोकन चेन, कुनै पनि त्यो मिसमास नभएर भगवानको डाइरेक्ट त्यो दिव्य ज्ञान कतै नोक्सान नभएर आएको छ. त्यस कारणले यो ज्ञानबाट चाहिँ हात गोडा भनेको पुग्छ. तर अब अरू चाहिँ त्यो आकाशबाट टप्केका त्यो तपाईँ गुरुको भने मेरो गुरु कोही पनि छैन, मलाई यसै ज्ञान प्राप्त भयो भने पनि छन् मान्छेहरू. कोही चाहिँ गुरु के भन्दा भन्नै सक्दैन, कता हो. त्यस्तो गरे होइन कि परम्पराबाट आउनुपर्छ. त्यस्ता परम्परा 4 थरी छन्. यो एउटा चाहिँ हाम्रो गौडीय वैष्णव परम्परा जुन ब्रह्माजीबाट आएको छ एउटा परम्परा हो. अर्को चाहिँ उसको छ के अरे भन्छ चतुष कुमारको एउटा परम्परा छ होइन. अनि अर्को चाहिँ श्री श्री सम्प्रदाय छ। श्री सम्प्रदाय भने श्री हुँदैन, छैन। श्री सम्प्रदाय चाहिँ लक्ष्मी माताको चाहिँ सम्प्रदाय हो। अनि त्यसपछि रुद्र सम्प्रदाय महादेवको महादेवको पनि महादेव सबभन्दा ठुलो वैष्णव भएनाले उहाँको पनि सम्प्रदाय छ। चारवटा बाहेक अरू सबै नक्कली हुन्। त्यो चारवटा शङ्कराचार्यको सम्प्रदाय होइन, शङ्कराचार्य मायावाद हो। त्यही भएर त्यो चारवटा सम्प्रदायबाट आएपछि प्रमाणिक हुन्छ। त्यो चारवटा सम्प्रदायमा पनि हेर्न पर्यो त्यहाँ ब्रेक भएको छ कि छैन। ब्रेक भयो भने त्यो काम लाग्दैन। यो गौडीय वैष्णव माधव परम्परामा चाहिँ ब्रेक भएको छैन। त्यही भएर यो परम्पराबाट सुन्यो भनेदेखि चाहिँ हातगोडा फुकिन्छ। तर अरू चाहिँ त्यो म पनि गुरु भनेर आउने छन्, तिनीहरूले त जुन हातगोडा बाँधेको छ त्यसमा अरू थप बाँधेर अल्झाइदिएर जान्छन्, ठगेर जान्छन्। त्यही भएर यो चौथो अध्याय यो 14 चाहिँ श्लोक धेरै महत्त्वपूर्ण छ। र अब 14बाट अलि अगाडि बढौँ। 15मा चाहिँ अलिकति महत्त्वपूर्ण के छ भने दुष्कृतिनहरू भनेको कस्तो भने ती अति मूर्ख जो छन् तिनीहरू भगवान बेठामा कहिले आउँदैनन्। 4 किसिमका मान्छे भगवान बेठामा छन्। 4 किसिमका मान्छे भगवान बेठामा कहिले आउँदैनन्। ती 4 किसिमका मान्छे को भगवान बेठामा आउँदैनन् भने यहाँ भगवानले भन्नुहुन्छ, यहाँ यसमा तात्पर्य हुनुहुन्छ। एउटा एक किसिमको मान्छे मूढ, तिनीहरू आउँदैनन् भगवान बेठामा। मूढ भनेको चाहिँ गधा जस्तै बेसरी काम गर्ने, अनि पछिबाट मालिकले अलिकति घाँस दिन्छ, त्यसैमा दङ्ग परेर सुत्यो। त्यो घाँस त यसैमा पाइरहेको छ नि, सित्तैमा कामै नगरी पाइन्छ, तर उसले मरिमरि काम गर्छ घाँसको लागि। त्यो मूढ भगवान बेठा कहिले आउँदैन। धेरै जस्तो मान्छे मूढ हुन्छन्। अनि अर्को छ नराधम, दोस्रो नम्बरमा। नराधम चाहिँ कस्तो भने अहिलेको उसमा संसारमा कमसेकम 99.9% 99.99% चाहिँ मान्छेहरू के हुन्छन् त भन्दाखेरि नराधम हुन्छन्। साधारण मान्छे सबै अहिलेको संसारमा भएको 99.9% सबै नराधम हुन्। नराधम भने के भन्दाखेरि मान्छे भएर जन्मेपछि म को हुँ, मेरो उद्देश्य के छ, मैले यो संसारको चक्करबाट कसरी उम्किन सक्छु भनेर कमसेकम सोधखोज गर्नुपर्छ। कमसेकम अलिकति पशुको लेभलबाट माथि उठ्ने प्रयास गर्नुपर्छ। पशुले पनि 4वटा चिज गर्छ, आहार, निद्रा, भय, मैथुन 4 चिज गर्छ। मान्छेले पनि त्यही गर्छ। त्योबाट उठेपछि बल्ल मान्छे नराधमबाट चाहिँ नर हुन्छ। तर सबै मान्छे नराधमै छन्, त्यतिकै अल्झेर बसिरहन्छन्। त्योबाट माथि नउठ्ने भएको हुनाले तिनीहरू नराधम हुन्। तिनीहरूलाई पनि भगवान कुनै चासो छैन। संसार चलिरहेकै छ, मोज गरेकै छन्, सबै चिज चलि नै रहेछ, कि दुःख परेको छैन, किन भगवानमा जाने। अनि ती 99% भएको ती नराधम, तिनीहरू पनि भगवान बेठामा जाँदैनन्। दोस्रो किसिमको। तेस्रो किसिमको माया पहिर्त ज्ञान भनिन्छ। तेस्रो किसिमको माया पहिर्त ज्ञान भने कस्तो भने नक्कली गुरुहरू। भगवत गीता पनि पढेका छन्, वेद पनि पढेका छन्, अनि भागवत पनि पढेका छन्, सबै ज्ञान छ भन्ठान्छन्। किताबी ज्ञान, किताबी किरा छन्। तिनीहरू भगवानको भक्त पनि होइनन्, भगवानको शरण परेका पनि छैनन्। भगवानको शरण नपरिकन भगवानले ज्ञान दिँदै दिनुहुन्न, जतिसुकै पढे पनि। किताबी किरा। अनि त्यस्ताले के गर्छन् भने मैले जानी भनेर मान्छेलाई आफू त अलमल्ले अरूलाई पनि भ्रमित बनाएर हिँडिदिन्छन्। ती भ्रमित बनाएर हिँड्ने झन् खतरनाक। तिनीहरू त भगवान बेठामा कहिले आउँदैनन्। सबै चाहिँ उनीहरूलाई भगवत गीताको पनि श्लोक कण्ठ होला, हामीलाई भन्दा पनि धेरै कण्ठ होला, उनीहरूलाई 700वटा श्लोक कण्ठ होला, भागवत गीता पनि पुरै खाएको होलान्, तर भक्तिको नाममा 0। किनभने तिनीहरू भगवानको शरण परेकै हुँदैनन्। त्यसलाई भन्छन् माया पहिर्त ज्ञान भन्छन्, होइन। त्यस्तो पनि भगवान बेठामा शरण पर्दैनन्। Let me go back to English. Only two. I have explained 2 type of miscreant who does not surrender to Lord Krishna. One is Muda. They are like donkey and asses. They work hard just to eat, and that is freely available. That donkey eats grass, that's freely available in the field, but he worked hard, breaks his back just to get that grass given by his master, which is freely available. So that's the donkey, right? And then those type of people don't go to God. And next Duskirtan is Naradhama, means the lowest of mankind. Those lowest of mankind is 99.9% population of the current world, because they are just happy with eating, meeting, sleeping and defending, right? And they have no desire to go further than that. And they are just an animalistic life. Therefore, they are Naradhama. They are lowest of the mankind. They never go to God. That's the second kind. And third kind I have told is Maya Pahrita Jnana. Those are very intelligent person. They have read Bhagavad Gita. They may have read Bhagavatam. They have memorized all the script. They could speak about this better than us. Yet they have no bhakti. They have no devotional service because they have never surrendered to Krishna. Without surrendering to Krishna, no matter how much you study, you become bookworm. You become book intelligent. You will never get knowledge because the bhakti starts from surrender. That person never surrenders. Not only he is bewildered, he tried to bewilder other people by his so-called knowledge, because he's messed up, he tried to mess up other people also. That kind of people also never go to surrender to Krishna, and those are very dangerous. They have misguided themselves, and they will misguide other people. Very dangerous. So the fourth kind is let's see. First kind is
Professed atheist.
asuram bhavam asrita. Those are like animalistic propensity people, because they think God doesn't exist, God is dead. They are jealous about God, they want to kill God. Just like these Kangsa, they want to kill God. Those are kind of asuri people, they never go to God. Those four type of people never goes to God. So मैले एउटा एउटा वाक्य भनेको छु होइन, कि जो आसुर भावका मान्छेहरू छन् तिनीहरू पनि भगवान् भन्न जाँदैनन्। तिनीहरूले के भन्छन्, भगवान् छँदै छैन, अनि भगवान् मरिसक्यो, म भगवान्लाई मारिदिन्छु, हिरण्यकशिप जस्तो। त्यस्तो सोचाइ भएको मान्छे पनि भगवान् कहिल्यै जान्दैनन् होइन। ती फोर किसिमका। त अब भगवान्को ठाउँमा चार किसिमका मान्छे जाँदैनन्, त चार किसिमका मान्छे जान्छन्। के छ?
So I've seen people like sometimes like they obey God all the time, but when unexpected things happen, then they kind of like get angry with the God. They're like, no, I have prayed for you throughout my life, but like you have like sent us the wrong direction. So we don't like it this time. Like they get mad with the God.
Yes, that's true. Like I had listened one interview from Nepalese, the actor's wife. I forgot the Nepalese actor's name. It's a long time ago. He died of cancer, and he's a popular actor in Nepal. His wife was doing all kind of ritualistic, like she did austerity for Ganesh, you name it, all their demigods. And at the end of the day, he died of cancer anyway. Who could protect somebody who is have cancer, right? But she said in an interview with BBC that I used to be theist, I used to believe in God. Now since I tried everything, I asked every God, nobody listened me, my husband died anyway. Why should I believe in God? God is dead, I don't believe it. So now I'm atheist. That's our argument was.
Exactly that. I
That's
realized that last 2 weeks ago when we had protest in Nepal.
yeah.
So the sister who lost the brother, that was the only brother in the family. And I was talking to her over the phone. Like things happen. It's all God who creates us, and it's God who takes us too. And she got mad over the phone. She's like, "There is no God. If there's a God, we always believe on God. Like, why this happened to me only? Why this did not happen to somebody who has like three brothers or four brothers? They will have only three remaining if one brother got killed. I have only one brother and which is killed, and I have no brother. I lost the hope." And that's what I was saying. Like she was mad over God.
Yes, that's very simple. Like yes, it's unfortunate and sorry to hear that, but the reality is always better. In chapter third, uh, in this chapter third of Bhagavad Gita, text 27, Krishna tells, um, what is that verse? Chapter third, text 27. Let me think. Um,
It's a race.
it's chapter third, text 27. It's not coming in my mind.
The spirit soul bewildered by the influence of
What's the
ego.
sloka? First few sentences.
Prakrit.
Yeah, prakriteh kriyamādāni gunahi karmāni sarvasah ahankara vimūdatma kartaham iti manyate. So what he's saying is that everything is done by three modes of material nature, and people, but those unintelligent people with their pride, they think they have done nothing. They have done nothing, and because of their pride, they think they did everything, and because of that they get tangled on that thing, and they have to they get all those reaction of that part. That's called karma, right? So because they think they did it, but actually three modes of material nature did everything. So with this devotional service we are reading Bhagavad Gita, our attempt is to burn that cycle of life and death. We can get out of cycle of life and death only when we do not accumulate any karma. As long as we accumulate karma, we have to go through that cycle and we have to suffer the consequence. Like why my son, my brother dies, why my mom, only my father dies, why me? Because that it's when people are unhappy, that time all you tell is, I'm sorry to hear, God will show mercy. We can tell that and we move on. But when they are sober, they come back to normal life. That time we can go back and tell them that, look, it's God is 100% fair. Like in Nepal, there was a strike revolution. Because of that revolution, government changed. Because these material things are always made by these humans, are always imperfect. Therefore, it have to be keep on changing. God's rule never changes. No matter how many revolution you do, it never changes. It's always set stone. And God is 100% fair. He tells in chapter 9, we're going to read in chapter 9, it's chapter 7 now. He tells that um, um, I am equal to everybody. I envy none, nor I take anybody's side. I'm completely neutral. Even in chapter 4, he tells that I created this four caste of people according to their quality and how they perform, but I'm not in them. I'm completely detached. Therefore, I'm not in them. I'm completely aloof, right? So when they are sober, they will realize that that's the karma they have earned from previous life, which nobody can destroy. Just worshipping so many demigods, those demigods do not have power to control that karma, because that karma Krishna can change in some extent. Krishna can change some extent because he is Supreme Personality Godhead. But he says, I'm neutral, I will not change. If somebody becomes extreme devotee and he wish and his sweet will, he might, but you cannot force him. Other demigod, they don't have power. Like Krishna, like other demigod, like Sun God, Lord Ganesh, or Lord Shiva, who else? Mata Parvati or Devi Durga, they are just demigod. They are just the officer appointed by Krishna to rule this material affair, right? They don't have that power to change. No matter what you do, they don't have change. Whatever you have earned, it's going to happen. You like it or not. So you have already earned that in previous life, and what happened now with that you want to go downhill, it's up to you. He will not interfere. Krishna in many verses tells that you want to come towards me, I will help you to come towards me. If you want to go away from me, I will help you to go away from me. And like if you want to worship demigod, I will help you to go help worship demigod. In chapter 4 he tells, ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तांस्तथैव भजाम्य अहम मम वर्तमानु वर्तन्ते मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः. You want to worship demigod, I will help you to worship demigod. You want to go to heavenly planet, I will help you to go there. But directly or indirectly you are worshipping me. If you are intelligent, directly worship me, I will deliver. Once you worship, you will never have to come back. You worship all demigod, you have to keep on coming back and forth, back and forth. So that is something nobody can change. Why me? Because that's what she have earned, but she can change going forward. What happened, that's the past. But moving forward for next life, she can earn some pious credit that she will not have to suffer. So the past cannot be changed, future can be changed. By doing this devotional service, trying to burn this our past karma and not earning, we can break the cycle of life and death. Even if we are unsuccessful of breaking cycle of life and death, we still have something left. We are not this or zero. No, even though we did not break cycle of life and death, by doing devotional service, Krishna guarantees next life without going through all those cycle of life and death. Like we have to transmigrate from 8.4 different million species. After I'm human now, after I am human, I have to become lizard, I have to become tiger, based on what my mindset during my death, right? I have to become mosquito, somebody pat on me, kill, right? And I have to become chicken, I have to become cow, I have to become all those. after I become all those things, maybe dinosaur, right? After becoming all those, passing through 8 million species of life, I get one again next chance of becoming human life. For whom? Those people who are materialistic, karmakandi, worship all different kind of demigods, they will go through that cycle. But for the devotee of Krishna, short circuit. We are human life, and we are devotee of Krishna, and then because he's the supreme personality of Godhead, we are not successful, we are not able to break cycle of life and death. We happen to take next birth, human to human direct. We don't need to go through there short circuit. That's the benefit. A worst case scenario, best case scenario, we can break the cycle of life and death, so that we will never have to suffer. But even though we have to come back, then he will give us next chance, human to human direct. No need to go through all those. That's the hidden secret, right? And we get human form. He will be merciful to us. Oh, he's my person. Like when you work in king's palace and king is rich, what he do? He will give you hundreds of gold coins. You never have to work nowhere once you work for king. Krishna is the king of everybody, and we are devotee of Krishna. For him is nothing. Even though we get next birth, he will give you us enough material opulence that we don't have to suffer. We never did in past life, therefore we are suffering. While we are suffering, we decide to surrender to Krishna, so we made next life guaranteed. Next life we don't have to suffer because he will be merciful to us. Of course, there will be little suffering, but even though there is suffering, Krishna will take care of us. As of now, we never surrender to Krishna. Therefore, we have to suffering. That person who have to, why me? Why you have to lose? What if next life also she have to lose? Right? There is no guarantee. But by changing that trajectory, stopping all those ritualistic ceremony like being regular karmakandi, becoming devotee of Krishna, it's guaranteed further. So that's my answer would be. But when immediate somebody have death in their family, they will not listen because they are not ready, right? So in that same discussion go further, because next part is talking about 4 types of people come to God. What are those 4 types of people? Those people who are artha, who are like very very like sad. They don't see any hope anywhere. Then they surrender to Krishna. Oh God, I have nowhere to go. Now I'm all yours. Please help me. They are not to Krishna to speak with love, because they are there because they have nowhere to go, and therefore they are going to approaching Krishna for help. And Krishna says that's okay. At least they came to me, right? Another type is Artharthi, who wants some Lakshmi, some money, some material benefit. They also go to Krishna. Please give me. And he said, Krishna says, it's okay. If somebody comes to me for my material benefit, I will give them. It's okay. I still love them. And then fourth time, I'm walking by. These guys are chanting. They seems to be pretty good mood. Let's check it out what they are doing. And that's are inquisitive. Those inquisitive people also come to Krishna, and Krishna says, yeah, I like them too, because at least they came to listen about me. Once they listen, they may get something out of it. And fourth type is the best kind, is a wise person who comes to Krishna because he loves Krishna. Okay, so comes to Krishna because he loves Krishna. So only 4 types of people comes. आउनु चाहिँ हैन? So let's continue there, right?
I think the other thing, Prabhu, is that, in addition to karma, we're like a blade of grass, and like all we can see is the grass around us. But if you zoom out and see, that's what Krishna can see, the whole yard.
Yes.
So we don't know the whole reason why somebody may, we don't know their karma. We don't know why they may pass away, or what the, so for us to even act like we have a clue of what's going on around here is a lot of ego.
Yeah, a lot of things. Yes, that's right. And plus, like, why do we suffer? The basic question is, why do we suffer? You brought very important point: attachment. We suffer simply because of attachment.
Yeah.
If we don't, we stay detached, we never suffer. This suffering is basically most of the time our mental anyway, not physical.
Yeah.
Most of the time is mental.
Yeah.
Not, yes.
This could be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Yeah, when we are in war zone, we are physically harming. Yes, that's material suffering. Otherwise, We have food, we have everything, we still suffer because it's all mental, because we have attachment. And like when people go next level further, then why my relative died. In matter of fact, Krishna tells in chapter 2nd, nobody dies. Nobody dies. It's just कहाँ छ र माइक्रोवेभ छ नि होइन तता हो नि त हो फुट्दैन त्यो सिसा हो फुट्दैन तता हो सो इट्स जस्ट बडी gets birth and then becomes goes from boyhood and then old age and dies and transmigrate to another body. Soul never dies. So body changes just like we change clothes. Then who is dying? Nobody is dying.
Yeah.
They are just appearing and disappearing just like sunrise and sunset. So where's the death? Right? If we want to look that angle, we should not be unhappy. Like people always go to continuous journey and like they died. Maybe their body was too old. Their body was not suitable to stay for this soul. Soul decide to move to another body. He will get next beautiful body. Why to worry? Why to worry? So you know, it's a different angle. But again, when somebody is suffering, they will not listen because they are hurting. But after a while, they become sober. They want to listen. Krishna consciousness is only the solution, right? Where do they go? They become atheists. Then they are going downgrade. They are going downhill. They are not going uphill. So they are destroying. Being atheist is not a solution. Being atheist also itself a kind of a theist anyway, because they are the opposite of believing God is not believing God.
Yeah.
And they curse on God. That's also another form of the devotion service anyway. So, you cannot avoid God. So
again, I would love to sit here, but my daughter is there. She's like, "Oh, I need to go take a shower and go to get ready for the school tomorrow." So
you have to leave now.
Yeah. Thank you for all the education. I would love to come
no.
here sometime. And all that.
Every
Do
Sunday.
you want to take this?
We have a
scan-
WhatsApp group.
Oh, that's good.
WhatsApp group, and then you join. We meet here like every
Oh,
Sunday.
this is for the group, not for the book. I was
Book,
trying to-
yeah, book.
Do you want
can
that?
take it.
Yeah.
you can
Take it, yeah.
Take
I was trying to buy online.
No, just
So
take
they
it.
send me the book, which I mean,
it.
it's written
You
differently.
you get that book for free, but please come regularly so that we can
I wish
discuss.
I could. I work at UK. I'm a healthcare person, so you know
okay.
how our shift is like someday you work weekend, someday week. So
Whenever you can make
I
it,
can't
come it.
promise, but I will
Yeah.
definitely bring my kids and see
Yes.
over here sometime when I can.
Yes.
What was your name?
Top Joshi. Good to see you.
Jeremiah.
Good to
Yeah.
see you.
How's it
My
going?
name is
Good
Kishore
going?
Kishori Das.
Kishori Das. Good to see you. Eh?
Yeah.
Good
to
to
see
see you.
Nice
What's
to
your
meet
name?
Krishna
Krishna
Shakti.
Sakti. Wow, good to see you. You said you work in UK too?
Yes, Kamara.
Okay.
Kamara, UK.
Right,
yeah,
thank you,
English
thank you.
department.
Yeah, I will definitely take it.
Yeah, just scan that.
Scan that, join group,
Yeah.
and then we discuss this every day, because when we read book by ourselves at home, we may not get everything.
And especially with the kids.
Yeah, but when we discuss here and it strikes mind, when you go home and start reading, wow, it makes
So
sense.
just join the group, easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
that's
easy.
it,
You
yeah.
already joined group. So, and we next week we are not meeting here. Next Sunday we are not meeting here because we have 4-hour kirtan in
Next
Richmond.
Sunday I will be in UK. 12 hour shifts.
Okay, but next week I will post again in our group.
Okay.
So we are doing 4-hour kirtan in Richmond, 2 to 6. So everybody in this group are invited there.
Definitely.
Uh,
Right. I will try my
we'll have
best.
blissful
Thank you so
moment.
much.
No,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
You all have a good one.
So even
Thank
though
you.
like you can come for 1 hour, try to come like
Sure.
it's 2 to 6, and then like we have very nice prasadam. Those Gujarati people make beautiful prasadam.
No.
Well, our is not that much because we don't cook that much.
They
These
put a lot of soup. That's
yeah,
right.
because Gujarati people, they are
Soup and
good at
ghee,
cooking.
right?
So yeah,
That's
so
good.
beautiful, very
Okay.
tasty food. We try to make it. So
Okay. Which temple in Richmond?
I will post in our group again.
Oh, okay.
You have joined our group, so I will post there. We are meeting in hotel. We have rented conference room.
Oh, all right. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. You
Hare
have a
Krishna.
wonderful
Thank you
day.
very much for coming. Please do come. So we were talking about 4 type people comes. That's done, right? And what's next? I like to talk about 19 also.
Is it a French croissant?
Yeah. You can for that kid. He may like cake. So take some, please. Yeah. And for little boy, he may like cake, which is because sweet.
Good.
Yeah. We'll wait for you. prasadam is important.
Yeah.
Especially those children, they love prasadam. They are speaking. And take those cake for him because he may like cake. Kids like cake.
Where's the cube?
Huh?
This cube?
Cake, kheer hoine, cake.
I was like, where's the cube?
Yeah. And take plate and a spoon.
एउटा क्वेसन एक ठाउँमा मैले पढेको थिएँ यो के अरे तत्त्व अनि लीलामा के डिफ्रेन्स छ तत्त्व अनि लीलामा डिफ्रेन्स के छ
I'll bring you something from Nepal
Oh, no,
next
no,
time.
no. You
Thank
can
you.
keep it on the table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
तत्त्व र
Thank you. Yeah. No.
लीलामा के फरक छ?
वाट इज द डिफ्रेन्स बिट्विन तत्त्व र लीला
Okay, so we will talk that from finish this. Let's finish this. Okay, so we were talking about like and text 19. I would like to touch a little bit because that's very dear to me. Without talking about 19, I will feel a little discomfort. Of course, he told about that even little lost if it's for Happy Diwali. Thank you. So if it is for Krishna's purpose to produce Krishna conscious children, that's him. So that's the good thing. But he said, "Bhunam janmanam ante gyanavan mam prapadyate vasudevah sarvam iti sa mahatma sudurlabah." त यसमा चाहिँ so this like after many birth, after many birth, people will come to me and they are very rare. Let's think about it. Before this 19 came before all those texts before previously, like what he said is 4 type of people never come to me, and out of that 4 type, 99.9% is Naradhama, and remaining 3 kinds are there. So out of 100%, how many left? 99% is covered with Naradhama. There is Mayava, Pahirta, Jnana, Asari Bhavam, Viktim. So 4 kinds probably covers 99.999 something there, right? And 4 type of people come to God. Those 4 kinds, right? Who wants material desire, who are distressed, who are just inquisitive, let's check it out, and who are wise, who wants to know the God more, right? So 4 people come. All those 4 people not really are interested in God. So out of that many people, only few people come to God, and those few people who come to God really is that less. So maybe it's 1 in 1,000, maybe 1 in 5,000, I don't know, right? Maybe 1 in a million that people come to really to God, Krishna. So they are very rare. And lucky for us, we have association of devotee here. So with the association of devotee, we are of that rarest of rare, because we don't get that association of devotee all the time. We can go to discotheque, we can go disco, we can do those ecstasy drug and then dance. We can have all kind of things around, but having association of devotee is very rare. That happens only with the mercy of Krishna and Guru. We must have earned some little bit of pious credit in our previous life that we have opportunity to bounce around devotee. Otherwise, we will be wasting our life being that Naradhaman 99%. So we are lucky in that sense. That's what I want to add. And here one question, but before his question, we delve into his question. Mataji, do you want to add anything from your side?
No, I mean, very fortunate. I mean, just looking at these verses just reminds me of Gajendra and
Yeah.
how we're all basically like Gajendra stuck in the water, trying to get out and just waiting for Vishnu to come save us in different ways. And I was just listening to Achyuta Gopi this afternoon, and she was just talking about how much we often forget, forget about everything and just forget. We're like, oh yes, Krishna, we surrender. But then when we're going through calamities, it's like, no, we don't remember it all and don't remember why we're actually put in these situations to actually remember and be educated. We're here. Everything is an education tool and a device, and we just have to remember that. So we're very fortunate.
Yeah, that's nice. And then number doesn't matter. Association matters. We could be 1, we could be 2, we could be 3. Still, it matters because it's still devotee association. So for especially in field of bhakti, quantity doesn't matter. Quality only matters. So with that, Let me touch base a little bit on his question. He said, I think he have heard somewhere, what is the difference between Lila and Tattva? That's not related on Bhagavad Gita, but it comes in Bhagavatam somewhere. Uh, Lila is like Tattva basically is the wisdom, it's the knowledge, and like when we read Bhagavad Gita with the association of devotee, we actually understand who really Krishna is. And like in last week we talked about first six chapter, just a covering, and last six chapter just a summarization of repetition of what we talked from 7 to 12. It's the cream of the knowledge. And in chapter 9, chapter 9, Krishna brings up that it's the most confidential knowledge. He will give that knowledge. That knowledge is revealed only to who is true devotee for him. And he tells in chapter 9 text second that Arjun, this is very very confidential knowledge, yet I am revealing to you because you are my friend, you are my devotee. There have to be quality, and that quality is developed by this kind of friends. So as we this kind of Vaishnava association, as we talk, discuss, and try to learn about Krishna, it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. As we go deeper, Krishna will gradually reveal. We cannot know Krishna by our own effort. With his sweet will and with devotee association, with the mercy of spiritual master, we can know that thing who really actually Krishna is. Right now we are still going on surface, but when we start the journey of actual Krishna consciousness, he will reveal himself who is Krishna. That's the tattva. We will find it. Now tattva is available with the mercy of Krishna, and it will come when we follow disciplic succession. It will come. Just reading, book reading, we will never get it. Krishna's mercy, he will reveal. Krishna has to reveal. How much he have revealed? He have revealed some to me, but I cannot explain that in word. If I want to explain, I want to know the taste of grape, I would know the taste of grape only after I eat, right? No matter how many word I spend to explain about grape, I can never explain the taste of grape unless you have also eaten it, right? If you have also eaten it, I can tell, yeah, grape is typically sour, but if it is ripened, it's sweet. But what kind of sweet? Only if you have eaten, then you will understand. So what I have understood that Krishna, uh, I cannot explain you in word until you drown in Krishna consciousness, and then he will reveal, and he will gradually give that taste, step by step, step by. More you go into, you will get deeper tasty, and in Upadesamrit, the same thing he tells. Upadesamrit is written by Srila, one of those six Goswami, Srila Rupa Goswami. He tells Krishna's name is like a sugar candy. Sugar candy is, I think I have told you a long time ago, right? So I will not repeat all those things. I will just go to the point. Just repetition is helpful to memorize. So Krishna's name is like sugar candy. Sugar candy is the cream of everything. You molasses, and then sugar, and then again sugar candy. It's highest quality of sugar product, like sugar candy. It's highest taste. Yet we don't get the taste of sugar candy, because we have material contaminated. We are sick, just like a person who is sick with jaundice cannot taste the sweetness of sugar cane juice. We cannot taste the nectar of his name, holy name, because we are still materially contaminated. And this chanting Hare Krishna name is transcendental to three modes of material nature. Like if I chant Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, this is Lord Shiva's name. Lord Shiva's is within material mode of nature. So we can never transcend three modes of material nature. If I chant Om Namah Shivaya, I will be in mode of goodness. Mode of goodness, we do good thing, we go to heavenly planet, but we cannot still break that cycle of life death, and we cannot get the taste of nectar of God, holy name. When we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, it is above that three modes of material nature. It is not in that sattva, raja, tama. It is not three modes of material nature. It is above that mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. Completely above. It means transcendental to that mode of material nature. Because of it is transcendental to that quality. When we become at least mode of goodness, we start gradually start getting the nectar of that name, and that's tattva. When we start getting that, we'll get the nectar of Krishna's name. That becomes tattva, and we realize ourselves. We don't need to go out. Now, lila, Krishna does a lot of incarnation. There is lot kind of lila. Basically, Krishna tells in chapter 4, 8th verse that he says, "Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyam." 7:4-7, and then paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So when why he comes? He comes when there is a decline in religious principle and incline in incline of increase of irreligious principle. He comes himself. Why does he come? To fulfill three purpose. One purpose is to deliver his devotee, pious people, and annihilate miscreant, and third is to re-establish religious principle. But main important thing is he comes to have pastime with his associate or his devotee. To destroy, annihilate miscreant, he doesn't need to come. He can send him agent. Okay, they can destroy it. Re-establish religious principle, he doesn't have to come. He sends some his agent. They can do it. But he come himself in the name of all those two are byproduct. He comes to spend pastime with his devotee, so that somebody like us can get attracted by reading his all beautiful pastime story. So basically, he comes to spend pastime with his devotee, and plus attract somebody like us who have no taste to him. Just reading his story, we keep on remembering, and gradually we'll be able to go back to him, Godhead. So that's Leela, and there is a different kind of Leela. There is a Saktavesh avatar, there is Saktavesh avatar, Manvantar avatar, Yuga avatar, Purusha avatar, Purna avatar. There are many kind, 5 or 6 different kind. We'll talk that later on, maybe some other time when you get opportunity. So this is good for now. Unless somebody wants to add something, we'll pray for prasadam. Mataji, do you want to add something?
No. I think you did a good job.
Thank you. So we will do prasadam prayer. So Mahaprasade Govinde, could you please get piece of paper? Oh yeah. We need to arti because it's Damodar month. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do that electric one. When I play this, so do we read it ourselves or play in phone? Play in phone is easy, right? Sometimes I read also. We have enough to read ourselves. What would be easy for all of us? Probably play from phone. Otherwise, we have this.
I could read it or I could sing it real quick.
Okay, we
I'll
can
do
sing.
a quick version and not the slow.
Perfect.
Since I know you're like, yeah.
All right, let's stand up and then do Damodar Aarti.
What the real?
Yeah.
Namaskaram Sachirananda Rupam
You can also play.
Vasakundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Yashora Violu Kalladavamanam Param Risham Atyantato Drupya Gopyam Yudam Mubhurnetra Yugam Rijantam Karamojayugmena Shantakanetram Muhuswasakam Patrirekantakanta Sitagraivasamodaram Bhaktivaram Iti Driksvalila Virananda Kunde Swagoshami Ajantam Adhyapayantam Tadiyeshitaryesnuvaterchitatvam Punah prematastam shatavriti Varam deva moksham vadimva Nachayam vrineham varsharapiha idam teva purnata gopala balam sada me manasya virasam kyananyay idam te makambojam atyanta nilay vritam kuntalay snitaracha gopya Muguschumbitam mimbaratadharame Manavirarastam malam lakshalavai Namo Deva Damodarananta Vishnu Prasira Prabodhuka Jalavimagnam Kripadrishti Vrisyati Dinam Patanu Granesham Agyame Diakshivisya Kuberat Bhajovana Murtya Eva Yatvat Tvayam Mochito Bhakti Vajo Kritocha Tata Prema Bhaktim Swakame Priyacha Namokshe Graho Me Siddhamodareha Namaste Sudhamne Spuradete Dhamne Tvadiya Darayata Vishwasya Dhamne Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tuvyam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Haribo 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 Nitai Gora Haribo Nitai Gora Haribo 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 Nitai Gora Haribo
short one.
Namaste Narasimhaya Praladadadadadayine Hiranyakashipurvachaya Shilatankanathalaye Ito Nasima Parato Nasima Yato Yato Yamitato Nasima Vahe Nasimo Hridaye Nasima Narasimha Navim Sharanam Prapaye Savakara Kamala Vare Bhabuta Shingham Dalita Hiranyakashipu Anubhingam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nasimha Re Jaya Nrsimha Re Jaya Nrsimha Re Jaya Nrsimha Re Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Lakshmi Nasimha Jaya Narahari Jaya Lakshmi Nasimha Jaya Narahari Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora, Hari Bol. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Jai Shrideva, Glory Prahlad Maharaj,
Hari Hari Bol. Beautiful, beautiful. Your presence was beautiful, Mataji. Beautiful singing. So, do you want to do Hare Mahaprasad Govinda also?
I'll let you guys do it. together. No.
All right. Okay. So if you want to sit, it's on seat in the back seat. Mahaprasade Govinde Namah Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Pundyavatan Rajan Vishwaso Naiva Jayate Sarira Vidya Jal Jadendriya Tahe Kal जीवे फेले विषय सागरे तार मध्ये जीवाती लोभमया सुदुर्मति ताके जेता कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़ दया माया करिवारे जीवा जय स्वप्रसादन दिल भाई सेई अन्नामृत पाओ राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेमे ढाको चैतन्य ताई जय निमाई जय निताई जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरि बोल।